Conor McGregor considers UFC contract void as he details imminent new deal ahead of White House fight. Conor McGregor has said he's due a new contract ahead of his comeback at UFC White House. McGregor claims he will end his 5-year layoff from MMA at the iconic event, which is rumored to take place on Donald Trump's 80th birthday on June 14. Dana White's promotion returns this weekend with its first show, UFC 324, marking the start of a new chapter with Paramount+. The UFC signed a huge $7.7 billion broadcast deal with a streaming platform in August, and McGregor has now revealed the partnership essentially voided his contract with the promotion. Conor McGregor, new UFC contract negotiations begin in February. "I'm warming up for the White House fight. I'm going to be at it for sure," McGregor said during a live stream with his son. "It's going to be insane, the White House card. We're going into negotiations with the Ultimate Fighting Championship in February. I'm very interested to go. They've actually got a new deal with Paramount worth $7.7 billion, so the company has 4x'd its profit. My contract is essentially void right now because there's no more pay-per-view, whereas my contract was based on pay-per-view sales. I'm the highest generating pay-per-view fighter of all time. The pay-per-view system is done. I'm due a new contract, so we're going to go into negotiations in February, and I'm very interested to see how it goes." Sunday marked exactly 6 years since the 37-year-old last won in the UFC, a dominant 40-second knockout of Donald Cerrone. He then suffered consecutive defeats to Dustin Poirier in 2021 and hasn't fought since, only appearing at public events while balancing his work as co-owner of the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. McGregor was delighted when the UFC's broadcast deal with Paramount Plus was originally announced, as it meant he would forever remain the promotion's pay-per-view (PPV) king. The Irishman's fight with Khabib Nurmagomedov in 2018 is the highest-selling PPV card in UFC history, and every event in the top 7 was headlined by him. McGregor's coach, John Kavanagh, said in November that he has already been tasked with putting together a training program for McGregor's return. The former UFC 2-division champion had been linked heavily to fight Michael Chandler on the White House card. That was until UFC CEO White played down the idea of booking McGregor versus Chandler, prompting MMA fans to suggest he could face a name like Jorge Masvidal or Nate Diaz instead. McGregor's return is likely to come in the welterweight division, having already laid out his plan to win the belt currently held by Islam Makhachev at 170 lbs. "What am I doing for it?" McGregor added, speaking on the White House card. "I'm focusing on what I can control. I'm in the gym, I'm living in the gym, focusing on my health, focusing on my rest, listening to my coaches, following the game plan. External noise is non-existent to me. I don't absorb it." White will start announcing fights for the blockbuster card in February, presumably after UFC 324 and UFC 325 have concluded.